Fuck it. Watch this. Click, 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 click. Starting the podcast. All right, everybody. I want to welcome you. Oh, Kyle's got the clicker. Never mind. We're going to start this over. No, we're not. We're going to put all that shit in there. All right, everybody. I want to welcome you to another episode of When Does the Fuckery End?
Episode 12.
Episode 12. If you weren't with us here just a little bit ago, I was on Twitch and we're live. We have a few people in there, but we just got a mobile, I don't even know what it's called, but I'll let someone else get into that because that's our guest today. But you know how we start this off. It's going to go with a shot of Screwball. Here it goes. But I have to say that our guest today is sober, so he is not taking one, but he is drinking Budweiser Zero.
Skål.
Fuck yeah.
So here we go.
Oh, it's cold.
That was delicious and smooth.
Oh, yes, it always is.
It always is.
God damn it, Kyle. Did you never do puzzles as a kid?
No, I didn't, man. What did I do wrong?
Okay, so, yeah, Kyle sucked at puzzles, apparently. His microphone was upside down in his handle.
Hey, man, it worked.
It might have worked, but you did it wrong. Okay, so our guest, our guest today is Guy. I don't know his last name, Guy. But he does all the editing. He also did the music for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. And he does all of our editing to make it sound good because we sit in this little tiny room and it echoes a lot. But you never know what you're going to get, and Guy makes the sound quality sound great. So I'm going to hand it over to Guy. He's been how long sober?
Like 2 months this past week.
Congratulations.
Something like that, 2 months in a week.
That's a big feat, man. For a lot of us, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let him talk a little bit about, like I said, our new device and what he does. Because I don't even know what the damn thing's called, but this is going to give us an opportunity to travel around, Kyle, right?
Yes, it is, because it's completely mobile. Like, we don't need a computer at all.
So now we can just go to the bars, and now When Does the Fuckery End is really going to be When Does the Fuckery End?
It doesn't end time.
Because we can go anywhere. So I'm going to hand it over to Guy. I'm going to let him talk a little bit about what he does, so that way if anybody out there needs his services, you can get a hold of him. We'll let him go.
Yeah. So basically this thing is how to get a field recorder. So this is a Sound Devices Mix Pre 10. It's got 8 XLR inputs, and basically this is what they use for on film crews. They are on site video locations or movies and stuff. They got fancy ones, but they use this brand actually usually. So yeah, I mean the thing's pretty fucking bulletproof.
All right,
really.
skip that guy. Let's hear about what you do.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to talk about that because I had no idea what the fuck the thing was.
Yeah.
It looks like a transmitter of some sort, and I should put a foil helmet on.
Like a transmitter?
Yeah, no, and we're not going to go there.
Yeah, so I'm an audio contractor, audio engineer. I was a music major in college, so I still do that. I do session work. Like playing drums, producing artists, and then I do a lot of audio repair. So produce podcasts. I did a lot of editing for Audible and audiobooks and shit. So and then if someone does,
Wait, we don't say shit here.
Oh
no, I'm kidding. You can say whatever
Shit.
the fuck you want.
Fuck.
Listen, I just said fuck.
God damn it.
God damn it, guys! You can't do this to me again.
Fuck. I didn't mean to
No, I'm
say.
kidding.
I didn't mean to say fuck. Jeez. So pretty much if you have really bad audio, just send it to me and I'll fix it. I just did an audio repair job for a client who, so it was a big conference. He specifically works with a lot of modern Catholic companies, and so they did a big conference or something, and his company did all the video for it, and something happened with the audio in the stream. And it cut out for 20 seconds, and then it came back in with this. It sounded like a tornado siren.
Please tell me it was porn background music.
Just
oh
yeah. Can I get a
Oh yeah.
That would have been amazing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And so I just basically. So then all they were left with was the audio from the cameras themselves, which were probably 50, 60 yards away, and there were people fucking. It was a dinner, so there weren't people fucking. What? I don't have my glasses on.
Irish.
Irish.
You did a yeah.
You did a whole yeah.
Sick.
So everybody that's listening, I'm on my Twitch right now because I like to broadcast live so people can see it early. If you get the opportunity, I usually try to post it on Instagram or something when I'm gonna go live and do it. So you'll get to see the episode before the episode, probably 2 weeks early usually because we're one ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would like to get more ahead though.
I would too. I would like to love to get more ahead.
Yes. Kyle, would you like to get more ahead?
Yes, I would.
I mean, ahead.
I'm kidding. I don't even. Like
I'm pretty
head.
far behind. I'm cool with that, but I would like more head.
I don't even like head. I just like getting to the fucking wham bam thank you man part, man.
Yeah, it's like a little bit. It's like a
yeah,
little
like
bit
head's
much.
like okay, your mouth is great, but I want to fuck you. So.
Yeah, it's like man, this is kind of taking a while.
Right.
We're just kind of
and you're scraping my dick with your teeth.
You know. I feel really uncomfortable because that's my sister.
Who said I was talking about your sister? I'm talking about my high school years.
Yeah, nice catch.
Hey, you're wrong for thinking that way, buddy.
Gosh, why do you think about your sister that way, Kyle?
Yeah, why are you thinking about that?
I'm thinking about my sister.
Well, you are
Wow,
now.
you did.
It's in your mind now.
Nope.
You just went there. He just went there.
Where I don't have to think about anything.
So yeah, so basically just had to repair, try to match the audio from the cameras to sound like the audio from the mics. That was good. And it was, I mean, people were fucking eating dinner next to these cameras and because it was a banquet. And so there's just like, you hear people chewing and breathing. And it's like,
I would have to say, we had one episode where the mic actually stopped working and we started using my headset.
Yes.
oh,
Actually,
yeah.
it was episode 6.
It was the
Yeah.
one with my mother.
I
and
remember.
you actually saved it because I don't know how you picked this up.
Yeah.
Or how you made it sound good quality-wise, but holy shit, you did a great job because the mic that we were using actually went down, and the only mic that was working at the time was my mic that was from my headset, and it picked up everything. I don't know how.
Yeah, dude. It's just making sure everything is. I mean, yeah. When you're dealing, you just got to make it all match as best as you can. I mean, it's never gonna sound like perfect, but when shit breaks, it's already not perfect. So
Like,
it's
you're
just
probably
like,
gonna hear me clicking my teeth in here now because we got these microphones and shit.
And they're awesome microphones.
yeah, we can cut that shit out. It'd be fine.
Yeah, as long as there's not a
unless there's like a ASMR.
I did want to fire you when the one episode I was like, Kyle, do the clicker, and it ended up in the episode. And then after that, I was like, I went, you know what? The clicker is just in from now on. Anything that needs to be edited is staying in. We don't even need a fucking clicker.
Oh yeah,
It makes it good entertainment.
Yeah,
missed
it
it.
really does, man. It makes for because people want to hear the behind the scenes. They
Yeah.
want to hear the mess ups. They want to hear the.
They want to hear the shit.
Like my favorite thing at the end of the movie is when they show the blooper reel.
Oh yeah, which they
yes.
don't fucking do that anymore.
They don't. They don't.
You gotta like deep dive YouTube to find
Right,
bloopers.
you got to find some blooper
You know
reels.
what's the best though? When Pixar would do blooper reels of animated videos, and they would make these scenes that were just bloopers, which they didn't need to do because
Right.
they were animated.
Right. But
Kyle, get closer to your microphone.
Like this close.
Yeah, that's good.
start sucking on that knob.
Yeah.
Kyle.
I'm not very good at this.
Yeah, right. He lies. He's the greatest.
Oh, he practices.
All the time.
If you're happy and you know, it, clap your hands. Yeah, I said
Happy
nubs.
and you know it, clap your nubs.
It sounds like two people fucking when I clap my nubs together. Like,
Well, it doesn't help that like the end kind of looks like a ball
it's a
sack.
pair of ball sacks. It looks like Fred.
No, not
Peter
right
Griffin's
there.
shin.
Like when you look at it head on.
Yeah, head on,
it's-
it's a dick.
oh,
but
yeah.
if I put it up, it's like Peter Griffin's shin.
I was about to say butt chin.
And
Yeah.
then you put them together, it looks like a dick and balls. So,
Oh
like,
man.
and this
There you
one
go.
feels like a titty. Feel a guy, like real soft and gentle.
Whoa.
Whoa, he says it
I
is.
got-
It's like a boob.
I gotta ask, guy.
Like
now
I
that
got
you've
blown
touched
up
his
and I
nub-
ended up with extra sexual parts.
Bro, you could sell that to Fleshlight and make so much money.
What the boob feel?
Yeah. No, just be like, hey, just model my nub, man.
So now that you've touched Todd's nub, how do you feel? It normally
You
changes.
see my
people's
legs
lives.
crossed, right? So,
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just changed his life.
yeah, a little bit.
All right, let's do a what we usually do here. We've gone in for a little bit, so let's do a.
Do
would
you
rather.
have would you rather? Because you said you had a couple.
Oh, I did have a would you rather. Oh fuck.
Oh, damn it,
Okay.
Kyle! Now I don't got the time up there.
Oh no, you don't.
What was it?
Is there a time on that?
Yeah. 12 minutes, 45
minutes, okay.
seconds.
All right, well then we're good.
Okay,
It's
so
very tiny though.
this one looks lame already.
Like my
I
dinner.
can tell. Would you rather poop 100 gallons of Heinz ketchup or
Wait,
die?
wait, what?
Would you rather poop 100 gallons of Heinz ketchup or die in 2035?
So we're gonna let the guest go first because I already have my answer.
I only have to do the Heinz ketchup once,
100 gallons.
one time.
Poop it.
No, you don't get to ask questions.
Bro, I have easily done that before. Fuck
I was
would
thinking
Die in
take the Heinz ketchup.
2035 or 100 gallons of fucking Heinz ketchup out of your ass.
2035, dude, my kid will be 15. I don't want to die when he's in high school.
Right.
He's gonna
Yeah.
he'll be a fucking serial killer.
I don't care if it was 200 pounds, man. Shit that shit out, you know?
You know what?
100 pounds is not that bad.
Guy already mentioned it. I do that on a daily basis.
I know.
Shit that much out of my ass every day, like through a fucking screen door, man. That would be no problem. I just sit on the toilet and be like, "Rah, here it goes."
Yeah, dude.
You just bring your phone, you know, just spend the whole day. You know?
Right.
No,
Just
fuck
keep
sitting on the
flushing.
toilet, dude. Just like sit in the shower and just, I mean, it's ketchup.
And I got a bidet, so that should wipe right off, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, I would definitely go.
Man, Kyle, you fucked your microphone up.
I fucked that shit up.
If for people who don't know, it was sitting in the upright position and it immediately went limp. It fell down.
It was just like me.
It is definitely
Yeah.
Kyle's mic. So, okay, so I remember
Yeah.
my would you rather.
Okay, go for it. Shoot.
This is for Todd specifically.
Ooh, a Todd one.
This one.
Oh wait. Fluffy Puff is like one thing I can't get over here is how long guys' hair is.
Show them how long your hair is.
And that's one thing that I was gonna get into.
Do the
is,
hair, should I do the hair reveal?
Oh, hell
Is
yeah.
gingers
Do
don't
it.
have souls, and you're a redhead, man, and that's a lot of hair.
yeah, dude.
It's a lot of hair.
Here it goes.
This one is for only for the Twitch viewers actually,
yeah.
because they can only see it.
This one's
so-
for you, Fluff.
It is fucking majestic.
Ooh,
man.
holy shit.
It is like that fucking Disney movie. What Disney movie
Brave.
is that?
Brave.
That's
That's
oh my
actually
Oh my
God.
god, I
That's
could
actually
climb
my,
up this.
Can you do a
shit.
Scottish accent?
I don't want to try.
Oh, come on for the podcast.
What are you doing?
Scottish accent like Brave? Come on.
I
Put you on the
don't
spot.
know. Well, fuck,
Come
put me
on,
the
Scotty.
I know. Okay, but that's
Never
that's
mind.
fucking-
You fucking
Fucking suck at Legos, mate.
That works. I'll accept that.
That was it.
I'll accept that too.
I don't know why I got
because
so
hair
much more like girthy when I said.
girthy.
That's
I
what
got
she said.
girthy when I see your majestic hair come
Dude,
down.
I
could
agree. It was
Climb that
fucking
shit.
beautiful.
It's a lot,
Oh
dude.
my god,
It's a lot.
How long is it, do you think? Like how
My
many
hair.
inches? Or feet?
So I'm 6 feet tall.
I hate
My
you.
hair goes down.
to the middle of his back, which is probably
If I stretch it out, it goes down to my ass.
well. If I stretch
Holy
it out,
shit.
it goes to 5 inches. You know, so
If I
we're not
really
gonna
stretch
talk
it
about
out,
that.
it can touch my ass.
Oh wow!
And
So-
then my hair is.
Wait, so are you like a chick when you wash your hair? Does like some of it wash into your butt crack?
Bro,
along
that's
with
the
your extra hair?
worst.
So that's a yes then.
Yeah, dude.
Do you like slap it against the wall like some women do?
Yeah, I
Because
throw it away though. I'm not a psychopath.
I've dated some women that like when they wash their hair in my shower, they would throw it against the wall and they'd like put it on the wall.
So you've dated some women that left them there. You've dated
Yes.
all women do that. If you have
No,
long hair, you do
My
that.
wife does not do that. Thank God.
Wait, wait,
bless
She
her.
throws it away.
Right.
I gotta ask. Are we talking about like their whole hair or just excess hair? on-
excess hair. Just
Okay, that
Yeah.
my wife
wham,
does
and they
that.
slap
Yeah.
it on the
My- yeah,
wall,
let's say
man.
my
And
wife
it's
does
like
that.
Oh, dude, if I left it on there, it would look like someone fucking like shaved my head and tortured me.
I have to
There's so much hair that comes out.
I mean, it's better than it going down the drain,
Oh,
but at the
yeah.
same time, they leave it there, and that is fucking bad, man.
I don't
Fluff,
leave it
that's
there.
because you're not American. She doesn't do that.
What if they're not American?
Fluffy is another one that is on the Twitch, and I see this. This is where it's going to get hard. Is trying
That's
to
what she said.
differentiate when people are listening to the Twitch and on live. So maybe you guys should just come live. Maybe we should just start doing them live. We need to figure out. That
Yeah,
out.
but we get a lot of people that like to listen to them on the way to work. Talking about you, Ryan.
yeah, a lot of people do. So you're going to get what you're going to get. You're just going to have to figure out the crumbs as you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking go watch you posted the Twitch stream, right?
Well, we're recording right now. This is the first one we've ever. No, this is the second. George has the first
Yes,
one.
but he's never given it to
he
me.
was supposed to do it when he was here.
I know.
Fucking George.
All right, shot time.
Shot time. Oh, we can't say shot time. Okay, what was your would you rather?
Oh, my would you rather. I thought of this on the way here because me and Kyle were talking about who is it? An officer that was paralyzed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had this thought. Todd, would you rather be paralyzed from the neck down or be in your current situation without
See, now
arms?
That's a tough one because I always tell people that My injury is no worse than any others. Okay, and I'm gonna get into a little spiel on this one.
Yeah.
Because that one hits home with me.
Yeah.
My situation is no different than anybody else's.
Right.
This is the hand that I was dealt, so I play it.
Yeah.
Would I rather be in that guy's situation? No.
Right.
I like being in mine. Okay?
Yeah.
Because that's a hard one to put yourself in because you never know how hard it is for someone else on any given day. You don't know. Your mother could have died.
Yeah.
Your sister could have gotten hit by a car.
Yeah.
You never know what's going on in someone's life. So for me to have to pick that one is kind of, I don't want to say cliche, but I'm going to go with, I'm going to obviously pick the one I'm in because I know that.
Yeah. Well, neck down would be hard. Like, you can, like, walk around.
But
You're
see,
mobile. Like,
you might meet a guy who's paralyzed from the neck down and say, I would rather be this way than not have my, you know what I'm saying? It's tough.
So because you don't know Todd as well, I think you should have edited it too. Would you have rather been paralyzed from the neck down or your situation, but without your balls and dick?
Paralyzed from the neck down.
Okay.
If I had my balls and dick.
But can you, if you're, so this is something I don't know. If any of our listeners know this.
Paralyzed people can use their
They can
their
still
organs
use it,
still
they just
function
can't feel it.
properly. Yeah.
Okay, so,
Wow, education is happening.
man,
Yeah.
I don't know which one I would pick. What would you pick, Kyle? I'll let you go first.
Shit.
Yeah, now it's your guys'
Oh,
turn.
man.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Well, my wife already has my
But
balls
hold on,
in a vice,
stop. Hold on, we're gonna go without the balls on my situation though.
Without, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Without your
Okay,
balls.
so
So
You got-
both
you got-
have no balls.
Have
No,
no,
no.
balls and no hands and legs, but be able to move around, or be a quadriplegic, which is
with your
paralyzed
dick.
from the neck down
with
your dick.
with your dick
Yeah.
and balls.
and
And
balls.
balls.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that part's crucial
Yes,
for
I
my
know.
answer.
Oh, would I? Oh, I would. Shit, man. I'm gonna say paralyzed. That's what I'm gonna say.
Dude, I'm picking Todd's situation
Yeah.
all day. I'd rather
With
have
no
no
balls and
arms,
dick?
legs. Okay, because the thing is if you don't have your balls,
You can still eat pussy.
yeah, well, and you don't have a like
still
you
eat pussy
don't
if
have a
you're
desire.
paralyzed.
Like it like removes a lot of your sexual desire. That's
You
why
don't
like
know that.
that I do. That's why they would do it with
How do
eunuchs.
you know that? Do you not have dick and balls?
Look how tight my pants are. Jesus. I mean, come on. The only proof I have is a son.
No, I'm so glad. I was gonna try to do this live on TikTok. I'm so glad that we did.
Yeah, no, you would have been banned in like 50 seconds.
20 minutes.
Fucking TikTok.
What meat to club in this? Sorry, didn't hear. What didn't you hear, Fluffy Puff? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
I don't think we should repeat the
We
last
only really
12
got 3
minutes.
Viewers, man. It didn't get as hot as I
they're
thought.
the
it would.
3 best viewers though.
Yes, we do.
that anybody could ever
Irish,
have.
Fluffy Puff, and I think it's Blissy Blob. But shout out to those guys for coming
Hell
in.
yeah.
Hell
Like
yeah.
I said, there's an opportunity to see it live before it comes out on actual
Fuck yeah.
podcast. So you guys should follow up on that. It's Twitch, and my name is NoLimbs0311. I usually put it out there on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the platforms that I'm on before it happens. I mean, it's not any certain day because it's hard to get guests in. But sometimes we get guests in, sometimes we don't. So
And then sometimes we get a random hair up our butt and decide to do a podcast.
no, he gets tons of random hairs.
Bro, the
Yeah.
worst is like when you get out of the shower and then like you're nice and clean and like, a couple hours later you're like, man, I gotta take a shit. You go shit and you go to wipe and there's just you missed a glob of hair. It's just in your ass.
Have you ever
It's
thought
just-
you were
I-
bleeding because your hair was red?
No.
I'm sorry, gingers don't have souls. I'm sorry.
No, I haven't thought I was fucking bleeding because my hair was red. It looks nothing like blood.
My first wife was a ginger, so I take that back.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right,
you-
to the shots.
did
Here we
not
go.
know that,
Here's your
actually.
drink. I don't. You learn something new. About
Yeah, I'll
me
say
every
Todd, I
day.
didn't know your first wife was
To the Bud Zero.
Skull.
Thank you for your willingness to say that you were sober.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's been fucking crazy, dude. It's been awesome though. I feel great.
Good.
Also, I'm sober from alcohol. I still smoke weed.
Right, but some people can handle different addictions and things like that. Why are you pointing? What are you pointing at?
Fluffy gets it.
Fluffy gets it. Okay, Fluffy gets it.
Wait, about the ass hair thing or being
No,
sober?
no. So
I'm wondering
no,
myself.
so there's a. I always say skull whenever we do it because she's Danish and that's what they say, and I do it every single time. And so
Well, yeah.
and so she said skull, and that's why I was pointing. I was like, I got you.
Well, so you didn't say I get it. You said that.
Yeah, I
Right.
know.
Oh, okay. I thought she said I get it.
No, she said skol.
Oh,
So wait,
okay.
there's another thing I want to get into. Is that, like
Brittany
I said, Guy
Beefcakes?
is the one who edits all of our stuff, but I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning that he's also the one who came up with the sound of the music that I wanted to have the podcast intro and exit out of. And he asked me, well, actually, Kyle ran through all of it, but he asked me, what kind of song and who do you like? And I kind of emulated it to Tool.
Yeah.
And I think he did a very good job of that.
Oh, I agree.
I love it.
I
It
absolutely
was a
love too.
blast to do, man. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah, tell us about the process of that.
Oh yeah, so I told him that we could do an intro, outro tune for him. So basically, it was like me and my business partner who does all our session guitar work, and then one of our session bass players came in, and we all just sat down in a room and was like, all right, we need 3 90-second ideas. He wants like Tool-ish vibes, and then I think you said something like 311, like or something that was like totally like not Tool.
I don't know
you
if
said
it was
it's like
311, but
well, he said something, it was something really obscure.
I only sent what Todd sent me.
I don't remember, but there was one I was like, this is not Tool. It was very out of left field.
I think it was for he did like a Tool, and then he did like a slower one for like an outro type deal. He was trying to think of like different.
either way, it worked out perfect.
It did.
Oh yeah.
man,
Anyway,
it did.
so we got in a room, we sat down with our instruments, wrote 3 rough ideas, sent them to Kyle, told him to tell Todd to pick, and he picked the idea he liked, and then from there we just we set up in our studio and just tracked. Did drums first, then we did so we did a scratch track first, then we did the drums. So a scratch track is when you like play the rough idea, and then I play along to that under like full mics, and then okay, my parts are done. Then I turn the scratch track off, then the bass player plays, then the guitar player plays, and then I mix it all and make it sound like it sounds. And yeah.
I just had to spit my teeth out in my lap because I know there's going to be a lot of editing because I keep clicking and I'm not used to these new microphones. So
Oh,
I
dude,
don't know
no,
what it's gonna do.
seriously,
just
you're
put it-
good. You're good. I will gate it. You
I'm
don't
just telling you, I'm over here going playing with my teeth.
need- that's fine.
Oh goodness.
That could
But
be
Fluffy
an
just said your shoes
ASMR.
were orange. Fluffy, goddamn, get your fucking goddamn
My
shit changed.
shoes are very. They look kind of orange. I gotta admit, they do.
Oh, they do look
they
orange.
Oh,
do,
it's that
yeah.
white balance, yeah.
Yeah. it
Okay,
does.
so now I can't yell at you anymore, Fluffy. I'm sorry.
But
do.
they're red.
yeah, they're very
They're
red.
definitely red.
They're super red.
These are my
They're like period
going
red.
out shoes. Well,
Period red. I don't think period blood looks like that, dude.
Seriously.
It's more like dark
I don't
dark.
and like chunky.
Well, let's skip the period shit.
Hey, man,
we're
you
gonna
brought it
roast
up,
people
man.
out.
You
I
brought it
did,
up.
I did.
Oh, I have another would you rather.
Okay, go for it, man.
All right, so this one I saw on the internet and it's
Okay.
much more lighthearted. It was, would you rather every day enter your car and have to fight a chicken before you can leave, or once a year fight an orangutan that is armed with a sword?
Chicken all the way.
Chicken.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm going
orangutans
chicken too, 'cause-
murder people. They are way
I-
stronger than you.
Dude, an orangutan with a sword is like a mini fucking
Dude, I would-
non-evolved human that will chop you up.
I would choose orangutan, man.
Dude,
sounds
orangutan-
Lose.
You gotta go, dude. You got a
Once
whole
a
year to
Yeah,
train.
but once a year of dying, a chicken won't kill you.
Dude, an
I don't know.
orangutan.
I would get annoyed with the chicken. I'd rather be like, okay, like every day wake up, be like, man,
But
you know,
you-
January 1st, let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Think about this though. Every morning you wake up to your fucking annoying alarm clock. That's just an annoying chicken you got to fight before you drive.
Dude,
you
I
just
don't know,
grab it
man.
by the neck. You and
What if that orangutan whoops your ass and chops you into pieces?
dude, it
Dude,
would.
That's an awesome story.
No,
That's
not if you're not alive.
How are you going to tell it? You're
But
dead.
I won't. It'll be my legacy. Everyone
Hey,
else will tell it.
That's
He got his
hey,
ass
that's
kicked by a
his-
orangutan.
That's his.
Yep,
what,
you're right.
Would you rather? We
Yeah,
can't-
I would do it.
You're
Fuck,
right,
man.
but I gotta say that when orangutans fight, they literally rip arms and legs off of other orangutans.
And he's got a sword.
Yeah, I guess I didn't say he's only allowed to use the sword. I guess in my mind he's only allowed to use the sword. But
Well, let me tell you,
maybe I don't
he's
know.
not.
Wait, which brings me back to another episode of if you had a superpower, what would it be? And if you had a superpower for your sidekick, what would it be? Remember me talking about the monkey that could be invisible?
My sidekick would be an orangutan with a sword.
Damn it, that beats the monkey with the
wins right there.
invisibility.
100%.
Two people fucking right now. I'm clapping.
I'm assuming his ability would be able to use the sword proficiently.
I don't know. Does he need to be proficient?
No, he's got a sword.
He's an orangutan with a sword.
Who goes near a monkey with a sword?
This guy.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Once a year, baby.
Oh, shit, man.
Oh, man, that is something else. I'll tell you what.
Dude, and besides the fact that after probably about 3 days, I'd be able to grab that chicken and rip its head off. 10 seconds. Done.
No, but he's still in there.
It doesn't matter if you kill it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But I could get it done. I could get it
Bro,
down.
when
10
roosters
seconds.
get like mean.
Well, you didn't say
You didn't
roosters.
say rooster.
You
I said chicken.
Yeah. Dude, I've had chickens.
What
I
if you
know how
kill
to
it
grab
every
it.
day? The odds are that you're going to get a rooster at some point.
Yeah,
No,
but let me tell
you
you.
said chicken.
A chicken is a rooster is a chicken.
A rooster is not a chicken. A rooster is a rooster.
Well,
No,
a chicken is a
rooster is
rooster, and a
chicken, yeah.
rooster is a chicken.
No, here we go with the egg and the
But
chicken.
no, it doesn't matter because I've had
People,
chickens.
hit us up and let us know. Is a rooster a chicken, or is a rooster and a chicken's a chicken? Which came first, the rooster or the chicken?
Roosters fuck chickens, though, so doesn't that make them part of the chicken family?
Bulls fuck cows, but is a bull a cow?
Yes.
Yeah.
A bull is not a cow.
A bull
It's a
is
type
not
of
a
cow.
heifer, but a bull is a cow.
No, it's not.
It's a type of
Yes,
cow.
it is.
It's a bull.
No, it's a bull is a type of cow.
Okay, once again, here we go with our fucking.
It's the gender difference. Heifers and bulls are cows.
Man, we're gonna
Really?
start
Yes.
start giving like letters to cows and chickens and shit. Like
Shit's getting weird, man.
It
you
is
guys
gonna
watched
be-
the Chappelle special? I guess it's not new anymore.
I
but-
haven't watched it, but I've heard good things
Bro,
about
you
it.
gotta watch it.
Oh
man.
my god!
I love me
just
Chappelle.
watched, something with David Letterman on Netflix. He does a thing called. He does a thing called No Introduction Needed, and I just listened to the Chappelle one, and he talks about when he walked away from his show and why he did
Oh,
it.
bro.
And it was amazing to hear because he was making millions of dollars,
yeah, he
and he
was.
just said, "I didn't feel right about the racist jokes we were making and the things we
Yeah,
were
man.
doing, and people laughing at him, but not doing something for the cause." So
Yeah.
he walked away, and that speaks volumes about that guy.
And
Oh, it
he
does.
walked away with nothing else lined up.
Right.
And
Yep.
then everyone thought he was fucking crazy. Like there were like tons of rumors. Like
I
the
think we
industry roasted that dude, and he literally just like pulled
Listen,
himself up by the bootstraps.
He
and
never
he's
even
back
really
at it.
left anywhere. He stayed where he was at, and his hometown covered for him.
Yeah.
To say he's not here, he's not here.
Really?
He's not
Because
here.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, I thought I heard him say
Yeah,
that
then
he
he
was
went
in
to
Africa.
Africa and
Yeah.
up-
Well, and people said he was in Europe in a rehab facility. I mean, dude, there was all types of shit.
Watch
going
it, man.
around,
Watch it. It's on Netflix. It's called David Letterman. No introduction for or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But he does it with Dave Chappelle. I think it's season 3, and he talks about how he hid out in his hometown, and everybody that came around were like, "Have you seen Dave Chappelle?" And they're like, "No." And he lives in this small town in Ohio.
Yeah.
where
In
everybody
Ohio?
He
Yeah,
still lives in
Holy
Ohio.
shit.
Still lives there.
I didn't
Yeah.
know anybody lives in Ohio.
Amazing individual, man. Like
Yeah.
he actually walked away from that shit and was like, I didn't like the way that we were making racist jokes and people weren't, they were laughing at him for the wrong reason.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, dude.
And
It's,
he
it's
said
crazy.
he couldn't live with himself if he would have stayed with that.
Yeah, man. He got a
So-
lot of shit for it too, but he's.
Hey,
I mean,
Dave Chappelle, if you ever hear this, come be on my podcast.
bro, I would shit a brick.
I would shit a brick too.
I would literally shit a brick if Dave Chappelle was on the podcast. That'd be awesome.
What are you looking at, bro?
I'm trying to read the fucking thing, man. I'm trying to.
Not chicken. Well, it's kind of everyone has feathery things start as chickens. Don't know if anyone said anything about it or if it's just me. Is there like a high pitched sound? I don't know. Is anyone hearing a high pitched sound?
Oh, is it come on, it's in that microphone.
Let's
so
say
I
it
don't
might
know.
be in the
Yeah,
other
it's
mic.
got to be my Yeti.
Yeah, I don't know.
But man, that like I said with Dave Chappelle, that was now I definitely got to get on LinkedIn and
Oh hell yeah! Get Dave Chappelle on this bitch,
Bro, if you get Dave Chappelle from LinkedIn, pick something ridiculous for me to do, and I'll do it.
Okay, hold on. From there, I need to change that subject because Dave Chappelle being on my show would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But my show is more about linking in with veterans, making them laugh,
Yeah.
giving them the resources that they need to,
Right.
any person that can help them in their daily lives. Like
Yeah.
you. there might be some veterans out there that need some auto editing and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, they can hit you up.
Hit
And
me
at
up,
the end
dude.
of the show, we'll let you give out your Instagram or all,
Yeah,
and all
man.
that bullshit.
Or like anyone, like any veterans that like I know a lot of guys that have that have served and that do music. Like music's a passion, and they got out of high school and they like didn't have like career options, or they decided they wanted to go into the military, and then or they were like trying to do music at the same time and came out and started doing music again. Actually, my buddy, dude, I might have to see if they would be interested in being on this because he was a Navy guy, and he was in for like I think.
I love the Navy because they gave me a ride. No, I'm kidding. I actually flew in a plane, so.
Well, did
Air
the plane
Force?
land on a ship?
No, it landed in Afghanistan.
There's probably a normal.
Actually, it landed in Kyrgyzstan, and then we took a plane to Afghanistan. And
Shit,
then from there,
really?
I actually took a fucking helo flight into enemy lines. So.
Damn, bro. That's
dude,
fucking-
haven't you listened to?
I told you I listened to most. I listened to most of them, but I spot listen. I listen for spots
Well,
like I'm doing a
if I-
job, so I don't.
The 4th episode, which was your buddy, right?
George.
Yeah.
George was his gunner.
Yeah, I know.
Or his
I did
machine
listen to
gunner.
most of that one. Yeah.
That was a great one.
That
Dude,
one I was like,
he's a great guy.
man, I like sat. I like didn't. I took
You-
way longer to edit
dude,
that
if you
one
were
just because
here,
I sat.
like,
I was like listening to it. Like, dude,
There
this
were
is
so
fucking
many
interesting.
stories after we got done. Like there were some good stories.
There's
dude.
tons
You guys got to
of
record
stories.
some
I will-
B-roll for that,
I
man.
know.
And
I
just
will
like do
have
like
George back.
George
We will
is
have
a great
tons
dude.
of stories. George is one of my best friends from
Yeah.
the Marine Corps, and so is AJ Neely, and I'm going to have him on soon. But I just had AJ Neely go through Focus, which I speak a lot
Did
about.
you?
Yeah, he just went through there. And I thought he was one of those guys that was going to be like, oh, I don't need that shit, blah, blah, blah. Well, he actually surprised the shit out of me. And that's why I talk about Focus Marines a lot.
Yeah.
Because these guys go through this program and it just changes them. You can watch it happen as the week goes on. And it's amazing. And I'm now a mentor out there. And I'm proud to be a mentor out
Yeah,
there.
congratulations for getting your black shirt, man. That's fucking
I'm
awesome.
A black shirt is what they call it.
Which
but,
means
oh.
he's an actual mentor, like on like.
Oh, is there like certs, like certifications you get for them?
Yeah.
It's not certifications. It's just you have to go through the program so many times. There's green shirt guys, and it's all the Vietnam guys that started the program. And
Oh,
they're
okay.
team leaders.
Gotcha.
And then you got black shirts, which are now guys like me and other guys that have gone through the program, asserted the things they teach,
Yeah.
prove that you can fucking make it happen, and go for your blue stars is
Yeah.
what they call them, and make shit happen. And so now I'm a mentor now, and just sitting there watching what happens to these veterans as they go through all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing because not only one do they become friends with me and the other green shirts and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but they also become friends with each other and build a repertoire with each other. So now they have another family that they can count on because all these guys went through at the same time.
Yeah. Building like a support system. for
Right,
them.
and it
Dude,
is
that's
so
everything,
fun
man.
to watch because I don't want to say fun because that's harsh to say on someone coming off their hard days and hard lives.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm going to say fun again.
I
because
would call it fun watching people like
I get
improve.
to watch
you know?
them grow and learn. It's like
Yeah.
watching a plant. It's so amazing. They start at this one place. Like I had a guy at my table, and I'm not going to mention names or anything like that. He didn't know why he kept telling me, I don't know why I'm here. I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm here.
Yeah.
3 days in, he's like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah. Huh.
And so it was quite amazing to just watch that growth period happen.
Yeah. So do they have like licensed like counselors or therapists
Yeah, they
there?
have
or
2
like,
licensed counselors there, and they speak for the first 3 days, and then after that, it's and I say 3 days because those 3 days are rough. It's
Yeah.
12 hours a day in a classroom,
Woof.
a lot of self-reflecting, a lot of getting to know yourself better than you thought,
Yeah.
and all I can do is say is this program is just so damn amazing that
Yeah.
Kyle, you're fired again. What are you doing?
Crank that bitch down.
I
Yeah.
did. I extended it out.
You
'cause
just ruined my.
You're an
insert.
electrician. You're supposed to be able to like
Todd,
You just ruined
do
my
shit.
You just ruined my insert. Like when I was going into your sister, my insert.
if you would have just kept going, it would have been just fine.
You could just pull that card anytime.
I know.
That's the
I
best
know, and I
thing
love
ever.
it, but I love this kind of stuff.
I figured the mic was not in front of him; it was to the side, so I wanted to move it to his front.
It's fine.
And then it fell down and looked at my wiener, and then he came over, and I had to insert my joke.
And I grabbed his wiener. Hey, but would you rather?
All right, here we go.
Hey,
Back
it's
here.
another poop one. That's weird. Okay, poop next to every dog you see pooping. Proceed to yell at the dog owner for not picking it up, or call your parents every time you're about to have sex and ask them for permission.
Poop, 100%.
No, dude, I'm going with to call my parents for sex to have permission because I don't give a fuck what they say, but I want my parents to know I'm about ready to fuck.
Does that make the sex more exciting?
Yeah, so I'd be like, hey, mom and dad, I'm about to have sex. Is that okay with you? They'd be like, no. I'd be like, too bad. It's happening anyway.
God.
And I really don't want to poop in front of another guy while his dog's pooping.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I would,
Indecent exposure.
Well, that's not a part of the card. It didn't
Well,
say,
you
would you
have
rather
to-
be...
Yeah, it doesn't say you're going to get arrested.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean, just like the chicken, you're going to
God,
get a
you
rooster.
think too much into these. You're about to get fired from the car.
You're going to get a rooster,
Bro,
man.
it also doesn't say that I can't shit my pants next to the dog.
Well, it says poop, and then it asks them to why they didn't pick up yours.
Again, I could shit my pants still.
No,
They
they have
wouldn't
to
know.
pick it up.
Yeah.
They can still
They
pick
wouldn't
it up
know.
in my pants.
That's, I guess.
It's not part of the card. It didn't
Whatever,
get that
Kyle,
specific.
what's yours?
I already said it. I was going to go with the same as yours. I would rather call my mom and tell her I'm about to have fucking sex.
Right,
Oh,
I
that
want her to
sounds-
feel awkward.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds awful. No.
Hey, Mom.
I'm good.
Mom,
I'm about to have
about
sex.
to fuck this
no.
dude.
I Not only that, I text my best friend every time I have sex.
Well, you already do. So you're
Oh,
already
yeah.
in the
Do you
practice of
honestly
doing
do
it.
that?
I do. I literally send him a message that has the song, the Lonely Island song, I just had sex. It's a GIF. I send it to him every time, and he sends one back whenever he has sex.
That's weird.
Wait, that's a weird story. Let's get into this. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
I'm
going on
interested.
here.
Okay, so I don't know how it happened, but just at one point in time that I decided, I was like, oh man, I just had sex. I'm really proud. And I sent it to him.
Wait,
And then-
were you like fucking 32 or 18?
like 30.
Okay. Either way, let's go.
Well, he's my best friend, so we're really close, and so I just started sending it to him, and then he started sending it back, and so I mean, sometimes you forget because who does it like every single time, but I would say about 70% of the time I'll send him a message on Snapchat saying I just had sex.
So you still do that now today,
yeah.
even with your wife?
Yes, it started with my wife.
So your buddy's got a textless calendar of how long and how much you
of,
had
sort of,
sex.
Dude,
because
I
it
would be
look-
interested to see if he can like compile all those messages
Well,
and
and
figure
let-
out what the routine is.
Right.
Because there's got to be like a calendar
dude,
to
I-
it.
You should start sending me that, and I'll tell you what you did and when you didn't and why you're doing it. I can analyze that.
Now I'm not going to do that, but I don't think he'd save them. He'd have to save them.
Oh,
Dude,
you
I
know
save
he's
all
got 'em
my
on his
save all
phone.
my messages, like my conversations with
And
people.
Snapchat?
No, I don't fuck. I'm not 13 years old, Kyle. I don't
Dude,
use
it
fucking
was Snapchat. I only do it in Snapchat.
Thank you. Thank you, guy.
Also, I'm not trying to like send dick pics to like my substitute teacher. I don't use Snapchat.
Hey, she enjoyed it.
I said he.
Thank
I
you,
said
guy.
she. Mine's
Who
a she.
uses Snapchat at our age?
I do.
Like, we get yelled at for
Too
using
old.
I do.
Facebook by the younger generation.
Yeah.
I do. I know Fluffy does. I know my best friend does. I know my wife does. I know my sister does. Not Michelle, my other sister.
Yeah,
My brother does.
Calling parents would be
Both
much
my
more fun,
brothers.
Irish.
Oh gosh, that sounds awful.
All right, guys, we could sit here and talk all day.
No one wants a dick pic.
Exactly. You're absolutely right, Fluffy,
right.
and I've never sent a dick pic.
You
so.
cannot dress up a dick, but you can dress up a vagina. It looks hot as shit.
Dude, I remember
Roast beef sandwiches.
Bye,
I remember in
Brittany's roast beef sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Hey, we're calling that
Hey.
one out again.
Yeah.
Hey, two people fucking.
Now, what were you saying, guy?
But hey, guys, I'm gonna cut us off.
I don't know. How long have we been?
42 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut this one off. When does the fuckery end? We had Guy with us. Guy, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
You said you had something that you wanted to present.
Oh shit, Kyle, reach in my backpack.
Oh, this one might run longer now.
The CD.
The CD.
Yeah. Okay, so this comes with a story. I have no idea who the fuck this is. Other than that,
So why are you giving it to me?
because of the story that comes along with it, and I was like, oh, I need to bring something. I wanted to bring something.
So you brought a CD that you have no idea where it fucking came from?
Just wait. Do we even have a way to play this? Because this would be great content. I'll trim some stuff out to make the episode not as long. If we can play one song.
If we can get a hold of those guys, and maybe they'll let us.
Yeah. Oh no, dude. Okay, so we could definitely play.
Oh,
this.
the back of the album I'm enjoying already.
Okay, so I was in New Mexico last summer running audio at a gig. I went in town. I was like, dude, I haven't gotten a tattoo in a while, so I wanted a tattoo. I was like, oh, I wanted something like audio related, just some like bullshit tattoo. So I got a fader on the back of my arm. Went to this shop, walked in. First off, the guy giving he fucked up a straight line. Like, it's a straight line on the back of my tricep. And he like fucked it up.
Lesson to all those out there: pick your tattoo artist correctly.
Yeah, I just walked in. I didn't really care if it was a shit tattoo, whatever. Anyway, the guy is an apprentice, and he's got a wireless, like a Bluetooth tattoo gun. That I should have ran, but I was like, whatever. I was a little bit drunk. Yeah, it was wireless.
That's weird.
Yeah, it clearly didn't work very well. And the owner of the shop comes down, and then again, I'm in New Mexico. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and there's like fucking gecko tattoos everywhere, and just kind of desert trash, like tattoos on the wall. And I'm like, okay. And the lady comes down and asks me what I do, and I tell her I'm an audio engineer. And she goes upstairs and gives me this CD to this thing she made.
So now you're giving it to me?
Yeah, because it's got to be really awful.
So that's what I'm getting at. Like, you brought the CD,
but look
to
at
me.
the back of it. It's
not even out of the cellophane, people. Like, what the fuck is this, guy?
It looks like a.
This is what you brought me? I'm just going in the trash can.
You can't throw that away.
We gotta listen to it,
man. It was a gift.
We gotta listen. You could throw it away.
It was a gift to him. He's re-gifting.
Yeah, I am. It's white elephant up at this bitch.
But you could have given it to somebody else, like
I hope that poor lady never hears this podcast.
I hope she does. I think because even if she hears this podcast, she won't even know.
Well, I don't know. I'm about to take that back home with me and just. That's the outro music.
Christmas, man.
That's the outro music for this podcast.
No, I'm burying it deep. It's going in there with the fucking cheese and everything else that's in there. You ain't getting it back out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all we got tonight.
What about our sponsors?
Our sponsors? Well, I hope that Screwball's one of them, but I'm not going to run through the organizations tonight.
Are we saying this one is sponsored by Brian?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. This one is also sponsored by Brian Jefferson, who came through. You'll hear his next one
the week before
after
this.
Jen Jefferson, but you'll hear it before this one. But
episode 11.
Focus, and he actually gave us a donation to have the next couple edited, and I appreciate that from him.
Yeah, we really do.
Great dude. And if you listen to Brian Jefferson's podcast, hit the guy up. If you have questions, get a hold of me, and I can make sure that we leak contact with him. He will not shy away.
So, Guy, how can they get a hold of you, buddy?
Instagram, they can follow my company, my production company with my buddy. We do like basically artist development and production at dog.for.luck.
Say that again.
Dog for luck at dog.for.luck. And that's where like all the really creative records and music and fun stuff is. And then and we're doing a lot of really cool stuff, working with a couple studios in town, building some good local relationships, trying to make the St. Louis scene cool and vibrant. And it's happening. Really cool stuff's happening. And then my personal page is at Danger Guy with 2 R's.
Say that again.
At Danger Guy with 2 R's.
And if you could send that to me, and I could just put it in the description of the podcast.
So where do the 2 R's go in?
Danger.
Well, okay, I'm just making sure. I mean, you said Danger Guy with 2 R's. I'm making sure that it wasn't after Guy with 2 R's.
That's like a fucking dad joke.
You suck at those, apparently.
Well, you're the one making the dad joke.
I'm not making a dad joke.
That was a dad joke.
Well, you know what? If you're doing shit downtown, you better get a hold of me, and then we can start doing all this shit.
Fuck yeah.
Let's make downtown a fun place to be again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. as long as it's safe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. And this is where Guy's going to make his intro song come in and his exit song come in. I don't even know how to reintroduce it, but here we go. So I'll see y'all later.
Peace out.